Hello everybody, my name is Aaron and welcome to my code walkthrough. This is for a tip calculator and we'll start by going through some of the imports here, moving on to some of these variables that I initialized. These are the 5 different text views that I used and one edit and one seek bar. These are the hard-coded values. The percent for 15%, I have something later on in the code that can edit this. However, there were some errors that I ran into. Moving on, we have the Oncreate method, which takes in all of these different values and associates it with the ID that is created from the XML. We'll go look at that now. So this is the XML. We can see the layout of the apps. Here we have the edit text, and this of course is in grid view. We have our text view for the percentage, the percent amount, there and there. I have this dimension that is padding default text view, and I also have strings that I have set in for the activities. Moving on, it's the end of basically the XML. The rest of the main activity, we can move down and see this is the onTextChanged, which has a try and catch, which takes care of the 0, case and performs the calculate function. So I have 2 different calculate functions. This is the one that uses the hardcode value for percent, and the other one uses the percent amount, and it gets the progress. However, there were some errors that I'll go into later on in the video. So yeah, that's the calculate function, calculate method. Then we have the Onprogress method, which uses the seek bar and can set the text. This is the one that was giving me errors. This setting the text for this value over here, this 15. The value wasn't being updated, and it would stay at 0. I'll show you later when we get into the code, but that was the end of the main. Moving on to the other things now. Okay, so this is the walkthrough of the first calculate method. This one, I'm able to enter in, let me get this focused. I'm able to enter the amount, so we'll start with 100, and see tip $15, total 115. For this one, the slider wasn't working, but I can go back, and the app doesn't crash, can handle the 0. 60, and yeah, tip 1 works for this, just hard-coded at 15. So now for this part, this is the one that had the percent amount, got from the seek bar. And this one was a little bit different, so we'll start again with the 100, and we can see that the tip on the slider is marked at 0, so it returns 100, but when I move it around halfway, I have to change it, go back, enter in 100 again. We can see that this tip gets updated to like $45, and I'm assuming that's around 45%. Let me change it to a different one, like 36, 45% at 36, get that total. But when I move the bar, let's say this is around 75%. Let's go back to 100, and yep, 76%. The only thing is that this value isn't getting updated. I'm not exactly sure where in the code I can change that. I know that it's coming from this one, the edit text view percent, but let me get that focused. But I'm not sure how to get it changed inside of here. Yep, that's my code. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.